Can I get 2 large coffees, black, please?
I don't really know how to word it. Worcestershire sauce.
Last night, I was trying to make myself a cup of coffee, and the coffee maker wouldn't work. It just beeped like it had just ran through for a cup of coffee. And I told Ty, I said, I think your coffee maker broke. He said, no, it did it. So he thought he fixed it, and I woke up at 6:15 and at 6:30, and sure enough, the coffee maker still did the same thing. So I am headed to McDonald's to get coffee because that's my favorite coffee besides Pete's coffee. Since we don't have a Pete's coffee, I gotta do McDonald's. So, but I honestly like McDonald's coffee a lot. Tyler's parked so close to me. I can't really get out. I'm not very good at backing vehicles out of tight situations. And I have the garbage can to the left of me. Last year I wanted to get a window box made for the backyard, but I can't really, maybe I was looking in the wrong spot, but I can't find any that look really nice. So I want to have a redwood cedar planter box or window box made for underneath our window in the backyard. And put that there. And I think where I'm wanting to put that, I might do make my own flower bed. And then I want Titus to build me planter boxes so I can have a garden. And whether he gets to that right now, which I don't think he will because he has a lot of paperwork to do for his new job, but he'll get to that, and then I can have a garden. Couples night is when I started getting into my patio and flowers, and I wanted a window box, so I'm gonna see if that can be done. Make my own window box. And I went the long way to McDonald's because I'm talking to you guys. So I'm gonna be doing school when the girls wake up, and sorry, the sun is like literally right in my face. So I'm just gonna be doing school, more than likely making dinner. All right, well, we'll see what the day holds, and let's get my coffee, and I hope you guys are having a good morning so far if you're awake. Can I get 2 large coffees, black, please?
Okay.
And that's it.
Someone just came in and took all the mango bars.
Someone came in and took all the donuts.
Where's my chocolate though?
They didn't have any.
There's
No.
sprinkle ones.
Dad said they were all out. That's cute.
They're not.
We're trying to see if our coffee maker is gonna work now. Think it'll work?
Yeah.
You do?
Just need to be cleaned. It's working.
Oh, well, it's working now. It wasn't working this morning or last night. And I always wipe out my pans, even though I wash them, I just wipe them out. That way I know there's really nothing in there and it's super clean. And since the meatballs are already cooked, I'm just gonna put them in the crock pot, let them cook on low, and when I feel like they're done, then I'm gonna just put them on warm. So the main bulk of my dinner will be done. All I have to come home and do is do my baked beans. So I add barbecue sauce, Worcestershire sauce. I always laugh when I say that. I always feel awkward, even if I'm by myself in the house and I say it, like I feel awkward even if no one's in the kitchen with me. But ketchup, mustard, and brown sugar. And I add a little bit of olive oil too. And I don't have olive oil, so I'm just gonna use avocado oil. It's still good. So I'm just gonna add a little bit into my pot. About 3/4 full is what I did. I add about, I don't know, a couple dashes of Worcestershire sauce. I think it gives a richness to the meatballs. Pour the ketchup, some mustard,
barbecue sauce, some brown sugar, and now that I've added all the, I guess, wet ingredients like the mustard, sugar, I'm gonna add garlic salt on top. And I'm having to turn my barbecue sauce over because I need it to get all the way down so I can squeeze it on top because I need more. And I don't want to get my new barbecue sauce down until I use that old one. Little onion powder, or granulated onion. And I'm just going to do a little bit of like a barbecue rub seasoning. I've never used this before, but I think I might just add a little bit of a spice to it. Okay, that's what it looks like. I put everything on it, and now I'm just gonna put the lid on and let it cook on low until it's done, and then I'll put it on warm. So I'm gonna have a hard time saying the name, but this is Bougainvillea, and this is the color my neighbor has that he's had since I've lived here for like 6 years. And this is the color I wanted, but I couldn't find it. And my neighbor, my close neighbor, has it, so he cut me off a sprig, and I am actually gonna try to take root to this. He told me to cut it into like 4 different sections. Oops, it's got thorns. And put it in water and give it a couple weeks, and if it takes root, then I'm gonna add him to my California Gold Bougainvillea. And then this, hold on. This is ivy he has, and that doesn't look very, there you go, see the leaf? He has this and he planted it. When I say it's like the size of that orange tree in a year. So it grows really fast. So I'm gonna do the same to him. Cut him down, put him in water, and see if he takes root. And if he does, I'm going to plant him right down here, so he'll grow all the way up and around. So that's my plan. Okay, so Bill said to take the sprig and to cut it into little tiny sprigs and then plant it in water. So that's what I'm gonna try. So you just have little tiny sprigs, and then we'll see if he takes. I have my purple Bougainvillea trying to plant or take root in this little guy right here, and then that beautiful ivy trying to take plant in this one right here. He said give it a couple weeks and we'll see. And then this is my lantana. I think I'm gonna plant in my window box. My gold Bougainvillea. I'm with Tara, and she said it's a
I don't really know how to word it. A friend of mine, she worded it different. It's not, we're not going to protest against anything. We're like encouraging the thing that's going on.
Yeah, so like the city council's moving in favor of something good for Outwater. So we're going down there to support that, show our support. So I guess it's not a protest. It's just like a,
They can double check with Amber
yeah.
or Jeremy.
But it's just like a support, like we're supporting our city, so that's what we're going to do. And Tara's not coming to dinner now, and I made like 45 meatballs. I'm really not happy about that. Okay, we're getting out. Celebration of our city.
Can I just hook my keys to yours?
Yeah, put your keys in my purse.
I gotta get something to eat because I have to.
I made my 50 meatballs and they're not coming now.
I ate 2 garlic cloves last night.
I got in the car and I was like, oh, this smells like bad breath in here. And I was thinking it smelled like garlic cloves. Tara ate 2 garlic cloves last night and I can still smell them. So I said, put a cert in your mouth. Hopefully it'll help. Got done with the city meeting and it was just really wonderful. I cried. I think Tara got teary-eyed. Tara doesn't cry, but I'm sure she got emotional. And a Mexican restaurant we go into often is
struggling really bad, and they have 3 kids, and we went in there Wednesday thinking we could sit down and eat, and we couldn't. And she teared up and started crying, and it just made me really sad, you know, because they're losing everything. And after the meeting, when Outwater said the small businesses could open, she was outside on the steps just crying. It was really, really sweet. So we're happy, and we get to go eat Mexican food. And not only do we get to eat Mexican food, but hopefully their business will pick back up and everything will be okay for them. So now we're headed to Save Mart, and Tara's now coming to dinner. So I'm just out here getting my back patio straightened up before guests come. So. Watching Abigail for a little bit, and she's helping me water my flowers, huh, Abigail? Okay, let's see. Okay, now the yellow one. Starting dinner, and some of you are going to be like, really? But I love my cat. And I just had to go and rescue him in the neighbor's yard from a gray stray cat. So now I'm like hot. So I'm going to show you how I make my baked beans on the stovetop. My mom has did this for years, and it's so easy and just quick. Well, I wouldn't say it's quick. I would say that it's just, I don't know. It takes a while. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour for these to cook down. So maybe it is quicker than baking them, but I am gonna do my baked beans with pork and beans. So once my bacon is fried up, then I'll just add my beans and my onion and my seasoning. So the hard part is frying up the bacon. And I did 1 slice of bacon and just cut it up into like little bits. So I got these beautiful white pie plates from Williams-Sonoma from my pastor's wife. So I got that one, this beautiful like button edged one, and then this smooth looking one. So I really, really like them. I'm just gonna dice up some onion really quick. Okay, I found celery in my little freezer, so I'm gonna go ahead and add my celery to my onion and my bacon. Okay, I transferred my stuff, my bacon, onion, and celery into this little white cast iron skillet. I'm going to add a little bit of Worcestershire sauce to it. Some brown sugar. And some garlic salt. And I have it all done, and I just have it boiling just ever so lightly. And I'll leave the lid off and just let it kind of thicken up as it boils really slow. So I'll show you. And then my meatballs are done, and they just look so good. We have baked beans, corn, meatballs, sour cream potatoes, and bread. That's our dinner.
No bread.
I don't want it. Thank you.